Love and Light Collective, hi, this is a late night reading. I was called to jump on tonight, guys, and to do a energy read. I also took down a few notes, and I'm just going to kind of pull some cards and get an overall energy before I clarify on the notes, because the notes are kind of all over the place, so I think they could be broken down into several different messages. So I'm just going to pull some energy, see where the energy wants to lead in this reading, and then I'll share the messages as they play out, okay? Father God, angels, ancestors, divine Holy Spirit, please go ahead and bless my intuition, bless my channel, bless the collective, bless whoever clicks on this video. Whatever anyone is sending myself, please go ahead and return to them. If they are sending love and light, send that back to them and their family tenfold. And if they are sending any evil eye, just return to sender. In this day and age, guys, I just like to teach the simple law. If you take nothing else from my videos, just take this simple law that what you give out into this world is what you're going to get back. If you go around giving out envy, deceit, jealousy, manipulation, you're going to attract that right back to you. If you go out genuinely with a pure heart, trying your best, even if it's not as best as to other people, but you're trying your best, but you have a pure heart, and you know how to admit when you're wrong, you're going to get all that back. God weighs your heart. God weighs. Okay, it's not up to anybody else, and it's not up to how people view you, and it's not up to how society sees you and what level of this you are and how far along you are here. That doesn't matter. At the end of the day, God sees your heart, and God sees what's inside of your heart, and God judges that. So if you go around and you know you're truthfully going around being genuine, just trying your best, then just know that you're doing all that you can right now. Don't stop. Don't give up. Father God, angels, ancestors, divine Holy Spirit, please go ahead and bless the collective. Please pull a clear, accurate message. Clear, accurate message, Father God. Clear, accurate message. Overall energies. Ramala Fasete Tumatatuwa. The in-between. 19 breaking down to a 10. The in-between. I feel a lot of the collective right now, including myself, are in between this stage, in between out of the wilderness, but not yet in the land of honey and milk. So we're kind of in the in-between, in this preparation state. General energies. Oof, Lord. I'll take this one. All right. 44, master number. Mastery. Wow. Alexa, next song. Can't even get the words out. The energy is very heavy right now, guys. It's not a coincidence that I said mystery when I saw this card of mastery, because I think this in-between stage that you're in is like filled with a lot of mystery, filled with a lot of unknown, filled with a lot of questions. And instead of you staying stuck in this in-between, thank you, Spirit, full body chills. Instead of you guys being stuck in this in-between, seeking closure, seeking validation, seeking the answers. Instead of being stuck, you've mastered that mystery. You've mastered that in-between. You may not be exactly where you want to be, but you've mastered where you are right now. So because I'm hearing you've passed the final test, or you're about to. Do you see how in this one she has the illumination in her heart and in her third eye? But in this mastery, you've harnessed that with some kind of craft right here in your hands. She has not that materialistic things count, but she is draped in gold. You guys have mastered this in-between. You have mastered the state of the unknown. I'm hearing some people go their whole life in regret because they are still seeking something. However, whoever's resonating with this video, please like it if it does. You guys have mastered not needing that, not seeking it. You are okay with what it is, where it is, how it is. You're okay because you know that God will always come through. Assurance. I feel like this is validation for the message, but also that Spirit is giving you that reassurance once again because you've mastered something. I feel like there's a craft. You've mastered this, whatever this in-between stage was. Wow, I'm so chills, gosh. But whatever this in-between stage was, I feel like with this coming out as the first card, this is something to do within the past. Okay, and then with mastery coming out, you've mastered that mysterious point in time, whether you're still in it right now, because I feel a lot of us are. You've mastered it. You were able to close out cycles. You were able to stand in your truth. You were able to be vulnerable when time needed be. You were able to be honest with not only yourself but with other people, and God sees that. Whatever craft that you're working on, whatever idea that you had when you first were in this in-between, something that made your heart light up, something that made your mind light up. Now, this could be a passion, a hobby, a career, a new lifestyle. This could be a relationship. Take it how it resonates to you, but there was something in that in-between, in that state of mystery, in that state of unknown, in that state of still needing closure. Thank you. But you've mastered something. And because you've mastered it, now you're taking that passion, that enlightenment, and you're putting it into some sort of craft. Do you see how she's got like almost a violin that's half spirit and half material? But Spirit is coming in and saying, I'm giving you the assurance, right? That what I put in your palms, in that heart, in that mind, what that seed that I planted inside of you, this is what God is saying. That seed inside of you, that little bit of hope, of passion, of whatever it is, that craft, that relationship, that career switch, that new lifestyle, that new venture, whatever that is that I put inside of you. Have a faith, have assurance that it's going to grow. It's going to succeed. The seeds are going to sprout and you will reap harvest. Good crop, built on good soil, built on healthy land. Let's get a couple more. I hope all of you guys are having a good night. Spirit is just so heavy on me right now, guys. I got woken up late in the middle of the night with just God, like, and the way that I hear God's voice, but God just speaking through me. I had to get a pen and paper and write down pages of what I was getting downloaded. There's so much information that came in that I have to kind of sort out the energies to relay these messages. The next couple of messages will probably be due to this one download. Patterns. 12 breaking down to a 3, which is manifestation. So we need to also be aware of the patterns that we are creating. With this green, I'm also following your heart chakra, whatever that passion is. I see green on her here in her heart area. So whatever that passion is, you need to see the patterns. But then also patterns in finances, right? Look at that. Look to the finer detail. Look in between the lines I'm hearing. That just goes for making me to address. So for me personally, guys, so this is something in the last like 2 readings you could probably have noticed, and this is just personal testimony. Skip ahead if you want, but it resonates. So I'm new to this whole YouTube spiritual, well, I'm not new to being spiritual, but I'm new to putting my work out there. This channel will be just turned 3 months old on the 22nd, actually. So thank you for everyone who supports me. Alexa, lower volume 1. Sorry, super loud. But thank you for everyone who supports me, who is genuine, and really, just helping my growth, supporting my growth of this intuitive family. I know this is off topic, but I just want to say thank you, because once my channel started growing, of course, new levels comes new devils, right? And I was getting a lot of confusion, a lot of manipulation in my work, and being an empath, you absorb energy, right? That's what I do. I pull on collective energy. So when there's a whole handful of people literally messing with the energy, it's hard, right? So I was going to, or I did actually close my personal readings down for about a week, and just to sort through all the emails, just to sort through all the readings, catch up, and really focus on giving good quality reading and content. And so in my last video, I said that I was going to close it down, and I got about like 5 to 8 emails, guys, of, intuitive family members just telling me like, no, giving me advice, giving me support, saying this too shall pass, knowing that there's new levels and there's new devils. So just stay strong. This is what, it would be what the devil wants if I stop doing my work, and I just want to say, guys, like, I don't even know how to put in words how much I needed that, and how much, like, I had no idea, guys, when making this channel that I would actually find people that resonate with me. I know, as crazy as it sounds, but where I live and where I come from, there's not a lot of people that even I'm looked at as crazy, So for me to gain the courage and the confidence to even jump on, such a wide platform, I knew I had these messages. I knew what I was hearing was accurate, and I just had to walk by faith and not by sight, right? And God gave me the courage and the confidence to do that. But to be able to actually connect with people, on here, and there's a lot more love than hate. So I know I addressed the hate, and that's something that I need to just not do, is just forget about it. But I just want to say, for the ones that have truly been there, from as long as you have been there, and just supporting me and given me the advice, and wrote in emails to encourage me, and I'm praying for you guys. Just know that I'm sending all that energy that you gave me right back to you, right back to your family, 10 times more. Like, you guys have no idea how much you helped me. So I'm glad that we can help each other, you know. And yeah, anyway, let's continue this reading. Anyway, yes, look for the patterns. Sorry about that, but yeah, look for the patterns, you know, because I feel like there may be patterns in people, places, or things around you that are trying to hinder you, block you, and like kind of stop you. So just look at the patterns, pay more close attention, pay closer attention to the details in things, in the way you do things as well. Okay, let's go ahead and get, no, they're telling me to stop there. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive in a little bit deeper. Okay, so we see that the collective was in this in-between, and they mastered the in-between of not knowing, right? Of not knowing things, of not having the closure they wanted. They mastered that. And now this is Spirit saying, giving you the reassurance that what you put your effort into, what inspired you, that little voice that's telling you to keep going, whether you like singing, dancing, art, gardening, if this is a relationship, whatever that little voice told you to, hey, keep doing this. Hey, you're good at this. Hey, I enjoy this. Keep doing this. Whatever that is, keep going. Wow, do you see how it ties in? Because for me, this is the platform. Wow. See, so this message I'm taking personally too, guys. I just channel, but that little insight clip just added up into this, because it's like that thing that Spirit put in me was to share my messages, right, with you guys, to create this family. Wow. So there's something inside of you guys too that Spirit has been telling you, and even if there's patterns of confusion or patterns of not getting it right or patterns of still gotta tweak things and learn things, this is the reassurance, right, that those seeds will be sprouting. There is going to be harvest. Beautiful. Wow, thank you, Spirit, for tying that in. I didn't even know how that message tied in until I just summed it up here, guys. Wow. It's literally like I tap out of my physical self sometimes to channel. Okay. Give me a little bit more for this message, please. What can we see with the energies here? Okay. Purity. All right, so a lot of my divine collective that have been resonating with this, you guys are very pure, right? Through this in-between, through this mastery, right? Through learning how to master your life, you guys have remained pure. It's almost like you had a veil covering your eyes through the hate, through the black magic, through the drama. And you see, like, down here in the physical, in the 3D, what's around you is darkness. But it's almost like Spirit and God just covered you, right? And somewhere in your mind, you're out here, even when there's chaos going around all around you, your mind is free. So you remain free. It's almost like you have a veil blocking you from all that hate and all that back talk and all that gossip and all that slander and all of it, right? All of it. God is like, not my child, not this one, not my pure child. I'm going to cover you, and in your mind you're free, because once you free your mind, the rest will follow, right? So you guys are so pure and so free and so divine. Wow. This could be the masculine energy, or I'm also getting, because I heard when I saw this card come out, is yes, I'm pure, but like, don't mess with me, pretty much. So I love how like you have this beautiful feminine energy here. And guys, if you're new to this, one person, it could be a woman, can carry both energies. It could be a man, carry both energies. We have both inside of us existing at the same time, okay? It's just whichever we choose to pull. And when we learn to master the both of our feminine and masculine, that's when we become whole with our being. Okay? So I'm getting this in two ways. I'm getting this energy here has learned how to master being very pure and also stepping into the masculine role when they need to. That is for one group of you, or this is actually one whole message. Okay, this is I'm getting it's a feminine energy. So this feminine, very pure, who was covered by the veil, and I feel like you're just out here dancing free spirited, and then all of a sudden here comes this masculine energy, and it's led by these spirit babies, and I see twins in the back. One's in blue and one's in either pink or red. But there's two spirit babies back here, and I feel like this masculine who is very in tune with the world in the moon phases, and he's very emotional with this wave of like blueness following around him. He is very emotional, but he is very authoritative, is what I'm hearing. And he is led by spirit because he goes with the moon cycles. He's into, I don't know where I'm getting all this from, but he's into like when to do things at certain times with the solar system, and he knows how to manifest with the solar system, and just very spiritual, but like in more of a calculated way, if that makes sense. More of a factual way, if that makes sense, with planets and alignment and places and houses of the planets in the solar system. I don't know, I don't want to go too far deep into that, but this masculine energy does have his mind. It's like right now I'm like running around in his mind, and it's just so like I don't know how to put it. Okay, so that's this masculine energy. So maybe that is the energy that no, the spirit's telling me no, this is like a man masculine energy. And I feel like, yes, this pure feminine energy has mastered both traits, and this is what the feminine has just overcome, and now she's getting the assurance that what she planted is coming in and seeing the patterns. This is this feminine energy, but out of the blue, as this feminine energy is covered by the veil, dancing freely in spirit with spirit, there's this masculine energy that is being led by source, but I don't even know how to put it in words. Spirit, but in a different way than what this I'm sorry guys, because I feel like that's the energy too. Like both of these people are so spiritual and so divine. However, it's so different. And I don't even know how to put it into words how different it is. But the difference still brings them back to the same. I'm seeing so much right now. Okay, I don't want to make this too long, but I could go into a whole bunch just on these two energies here. This is a very very deep, probably a twin flame connection. You know what? Let's dive in. What else are we doing, right? What else are we doing? Let's dive in. Can we get a little bit on this purity, feminine energy? I feel like I need more decks, guys. I ordered some, they're still on their way, but I need more. And I don't even know which ones I'm needing, but I know I'm needing more. I'm not getting great enough description with these cards. Okay, where's this purity, feminine energy, spirit, guides, angels, ancestors, work, fulfillment of wishes? Perfect. And then spirit's like, you don't need the cards. God. Okay. Wow, I'm getting a lot. So this feminine energy, yeah, because she's just like, wow. Because she's just so like, This feminine energy here, now this could be you, this could be somebody, it could be, I don't know, place it how it fits in your life, okay? But this feminine energy here is, they're so hard to read and explain into depth. It's like I can't almost penetrate through, if that makes sense. And I feel like this is that mastery that she's learned how to do, because there's a lot of people that tried to penetrate through, whether this is her heart, whether this is her mind, whether this is her intuition. There's a lot of people that try to penetrate through. I'm even hearing stability, and there's no way. Like do you see how she's covered? That's why, because she's covered. Thank you. God covered her. And also this masculine, well, I don't know. Let's not. They're like, don't focus on her. Okay, so this energy is it's almost like she goes on living. Do you see how she's dancing here? She goes, like when you see her out and about, it's almost like people think she's like, doesn't know what's going on, naive, you know, like doesn't know, you know, just like this, is, you know, like ditzy, you know, yeah, like that, like just dancing and sunflowers and rainbows and na, you know, like that's what I get. It's like outsiders looking in, you see, because she's not consumed with everyday life, and she's not worried about, you know, like all these things, because she's covered. You know, she's covered by purity from God, you know. So that's how people look at her. However, she's so multi-dimensional. I don't know. This energy is so deep, and it's like a rabbit hole. I don't know. Like, and it's like the further you try to, like the more you try, you know, like the more you wonder, you know, and it's like the more you know, it's almost, and then I hear like it's almost better if I just watch, you know what I mean. but you can't, you know. I don't know. And it's like so it's like people, you know, and so it's almost, I don't know, I guess that's all it is. All right. Okay, I'm sorry. They're like, we'll get to the fulfillment of wishes. Goodness. Okay. Spirit, help me. Okay. Oh, God. So with the fulfillment of wishes, where I was getting at before I got lost on that whole energy read, she's really actually very tapped in this energy, you know, and people don't understand that, but she gets, it's like fulfillment of wishes, like whatever she wishes for, it's like it happens, and it's like whoever is near her, things start growing, and it's like she gets these scrolls and these things. She's just stopping and smelling the flowers, you know, and she's just in the garden, and you know, and it's like she you know, just this light around her all the time. She's just looking like, you know, because she's covered. I can't explain any more than she's covered. So if you guys feel this way, this could be you. This could be somebody else around you. Maybe you're the masculine energy. I don't know. But I feel like the masculine energy as well was in the in-between. And he's also learned how to master the unknown, taking control, stepping into that masculine role is what I'm hearing. And he's being assured that because he's grabbing the poles and leading his life, spirit is assuring him like, yes, no, we're going to take care of you. Just look for the patterns, look for the toxicity in people is what I'm hearing, and you will be guided. Okay, can we get more energy on this masculine, Lord? What is that, the heart chakra? Oh no, the throat chakra. Okay, so this masculine energy, oh, there we go. I love how things just work out so beautifully. Okay, so 5, of course it would be 5. I'm sorry, guys. Just like change, because I see this so much in this masculine energy. You remember how I told you this masculine energy was followed by a lot of emotion? He stands as if he's so, you know, emotionless and masculine and like da da da, but like there's this big wave of emotion all around him, and this guy here, it almost looks like he's ready to cry, you know. And it's like there is something that this masculine energy knows that he needs to step in his masculine energy, master, and speak up about. 5, there's something around the throat chakra that's keeping him blocked and yeah, just like I'm stuttering. There's something. 4, 5, 6, 6, 6. So this masculine energy, 42, which breaks down to a 6, which I'm also getting something from the past. There's something from the past. 6, I remember this is all a channel, just so you guys know. The way that I'm feeling, how I can't get my words out, how I'm stuttering, how my heart is starting to race, I'm starting to breathe heavy, my hands are shaking, all of this kind of stuff is his energy right now. Because I feel like there is there is something around this masculine energy regarding his emotion and his voice that he needs to speak up and say. But because he's not, or the reason he's not, is causing him all these other side effects, I would say. Maybe he's not speaking up because he stutters, because he's so nervous, because I'm stuttering. Maybe because he's not speaking up now, his heart is starting to race and he's starting to like have like anxiety attacks, you know. Like these are triumph and success, because there's some harmonious relationship, this relationship, right? The waiting game, and then prosperity begins. I think like this masculine energy needs to, yeah, he's getting like the spirit is reassuring you that there's triumph and success, and swords also represent communication, 1. So there needs to be a change with the communication, and 1 being triumphant and successful. Once you speak this truth, once you speak what your sword, with the voice, with your words, you know. Air signs also, I think, a sword. So and clouds and wind, you know. Cut through the darkness, come out of this dirt, come out of the bondage. I'm sorry, guys. This is such a heavy energy. I told you guys it was heavy from the beginning. I got woken up. Okay, I should be sleeping right now, but Spirit had other plans. Anyway, once you speak up masculine energy, that's when that new beginning, that 6, thank you, Spirit. So I said 42 breaking down is a 6. 6 comes out in a harmonious relationship. There 2 people are connected by the soul, by the heart, by the mind. It's beyond the physical. It's beyond, they one look in the eyes and they know. 6, past life. So this is something that the emotions are tied to from this masculine energy because of the blue energy. 42 breaking down to a 6, and then this coming out, which is a 6, it's resonating. Okay, so this is the energy that the masculine, this is the connection that the masculine energy needs to, there's something here. There's something here that needs to be said, done, something in the darkness, a light needs to come into some kind of situation, and that's why this masculine energy is having stuttering, shakiness, side effects. Let's just say that, side effects. But you're getting the assurance from Spirit that it's going to be a triumphant success, okay? And then patterns. See the patterns that you're, for this masculine energy, it's looking at the patterns of his heart, right? At first, this feminine energy had to look through the patterns of the money, right? Maybe getting the reassurance that what you're working on and everything, just like my personal testimony with closing my readings and all of that. Like, look at the patterns through that for this feminine energy, because I feel like she's covered by the veil. She doesn't even see all of this going on, right? Because she's covered by it. And then here in the background, like, she's just covered. Spirit has totally covered her. I don't know why I keep hearing she's covered. She's anointed and she's covered because she's getting fulfillment of wishes. She's just doing her thing. So good job for my divine feminines out there. However, there's this masculine energy that in the background, like there is so much going on in the background with this masculine energy. And it's like spirit is coming in saying it's going to be, I'm reassuring you that it's going to be triumphant and successful, right? Look at the patterns regarding your love life, around your heart, around this harmonious relationship. What is the patterns that you keep going through that's making it crumble, that's making it fall, that's making it not prosper, freeze, stand still, is all the things that I'm hearing, right? Triumphant and successful is clarified by the waiting game. I feel like if you want, there is something. It's divine timing. It's divine timing. Spirit's telling me this is out of both hands. There is something that this masculine energy knows he needs to do, and spirit knows that he needs to do, and it's something to do with communication. That's what, that's what it is. And it's like the waiting game. Maybe, okay, there could be two things, and I think it's a mixture of both, honestly. But there could be a situation where there's like an outside source, something external, something that is putting this connection on the freeze, on a waiting game. Like there's something, right? That, and I'm hearing like this masculine energy here is in this waiting game, right, for this union. I don't know what he's doing out here, just standing around, going in circles around and around and around. But spirit is like, if you want prosperity to begin, if you want this harmonious relationship to begin, you see how one in communication is triumphant and successful. If you break down this assurance card, which is a 10, and you break it down and it's not a master number, well, it's not a master number because it's 10, it would be a 1. Do you see? So spirit God is assuring you that whatever you speak on is going to be triumphant and successful, and then prosperity begins. Once I tapped into this masculine energy, I'm just stuttering. Please like the video if this resonates with you, because it's way too late for you, girl. Okay, so masculine energy, you could be a feminine masculine, you could be a male masculine. Take it how it resonates, swap the roles. Maybe some parts of the reading you're like, yeah, I resonate with the feminine. Some parts, I resonate with the masculine. Then take what resonates, bring it back up to God, ask God, is this something that, you're confirming for me? Wait for his confirmation, and then accept the reading into your life. Don't just click on a reading, hear it, get your hopes all high, and get, yeah, this is my reading, and whatever it is. Most times, 90% of the times when you hear a reading, that is your confirmation. You've already had that gut, that feeling, the situations in your life, you've already had it going on, and hearing the reading is just more clarification, more in-depth insight, more knowledge from a higher perspective. This is spirit coming down through my vessel, explaining in deeper sides. Maybe sometimes you don't know what the masculine energy is thinking. Maybe you haven't talked to him in years, maybe you haven't seen him in months, and you just want to kind of tap into the energy to see. These are what these readings help. Now, energy is fluid, right? One moment this energy could be this bunch of masculines, and in a little while the energy could swap. I had readings where I picked up on the same group of masculine energies. I did a reading, I got off camera, and right as I turned the camera off, they made me get back on and tell me that what it switched. Okay, so that's why I always say, take these messages back up to spirit. I had to learn that. And that's why now I go through God through everything. And when I do that, the messages that I get or that I receive is only validation of what God and what my instincts and what my intuition has already been telling me. Okay, sorry to drag that on. We're going to go ahead, and since now this is going into a love, we're going to go ahead and pull 3 love energy cards. Love guidance from your angels, and then we'll close on out. There's something with this waiting game, though. I keep looking at this waiting game. I They're telling me pull more on that, but it's like 40 minutes in, guys. Okay. Okay, they want me to pull more on the waiting game. Okay. What are we waiting on? What is this masculine energy waiting on? I think this is the masculine energy. Like, no, dive in more, please. Dive into it. Tell the collective what we're waiting on. What are we waiting on? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, divine. Clear, accurate message, please. What are we waiting on? Gratitude, patience, and change. Okay. So I feel like in this situation, for both masculine and feminine, for both energies in this reading, Spirit is asking you to surrender the situation. Spirit is asking you to show gratitude for us no matter what you're going through. Pull back and show gratitude. Know that okay, that ties in. Okay, they don't want me to pull love energy. I'm going to finish this up and then I'll read what I had written because it ties in perfectly. Okay, so Spirit wants you to have gratitude and know that take their hand is what I'm hearing. Take their hand, take Spirit's hand, and let Spirit lead you. Every time I see this red balloon, I always see that as Spirit. So Spirit is asking you, like, have I not gotten you out? Have I not brought you out from the wilderness before? Haven't you trusted me before? Didn't you know that I can get you through anything? Don't you remember? Are you losing faith on me? The promise is right here. You've mastered the level, and now you want to go against, or not go against, but you give up on me, on my plan, on my divine plan that I've orchestrated perfectly for your life. Have the patience. Have gratitude for how far you've come, for everything that you've been through, for everything that I've helped you through, says Spirit. And then the change will occur. And when this change comes, it's going to be a huge, life-changing event. And yes, you might be going through a lot of distraction with these seagulls all around. I see that as like a lot of noise and the lightning, right? There's a lot of things around you right now. But for some reason, even though this card looks crazy, look at her. She's like balancing on her fingers and her toes, balancing on the moon. And it's like there's a lot of emotion down below. There's a lot of lightning up above. Oh, I'm sorry, she's on an egg. So she's balancing on an egg, and the egg is not cracking in this water. I've just noticed that card now. Spirit's like, you don't need any more cards, do you see? But she's balancing with everything else going on. She's still balancing, and that's when that change is going to come, when you guys can get back into that gratitude state, get back into being patient and trusting God's timing, God's will, right? That's beautiful. Okay, we're going to go ahead and read into this scripture, this message from God that I got. And if it resonates, it does. If not, you can end here if you don't want to hear it. But if you like it, give it a thumbs up, okay? Do not deny me, for I am your Father. My child, I see you have been afflicted. I see your pain. Do not doubt my work. For my ways are not your ways, and my thoughts are not your thoughts. My child, remember everything I taught you, everything I prepared you for. You are no longer in the wilderness. You are free from the shackles, bondage. Shout for joy, my chosen one. For you are free in the mind, body, and spirit. I have close eyes on you, my child, bestowed blessing over your life. The devil strikes right before the blessing. Remember, I am a God of clarity, not confusion. Stay close to your Father in times of doubt. All right, so that is the message, one of the messages that God woke me up to tell me. Guys, this is the reading. Let's end it on a Bible verse, they say. If you stuck it out this long, drop some hearts down below. I really want to see for my true followers who actually, watch the video to the end and resonate with them. Drop some hearts if you don't mind. Or any emoji. Drop any emoji, your favorite emoji. Whatever emoji you like, because I want to see. Okay, one Bible verse. Okay. This is Luke 33. No one lights a lamp and puts it in a place where it will be hidden or under a bowl. Instead, they put it on a stand so that those who come can see the light. Wow. Man, I want to get so emotional. For whoever is resonating with this reading, know that you guys are chosen. Know that you guys carry a light within yourself that is so bright. That is so bright and so divine. I'm just seeing this golden light beaming. You are the golden child, the chosen few, the 144. You guys are so protected. And I want you guys to truly remember that you are so protected. I feel like such a love over me of the Most High, like the Holy Spirit, ancestors, they're all here and they're here for you. I can feel them. They're not just mine. No one lights a lamp and puts it in a place where it will be hidden. God did not handpick you to be chosen so that you could stay hidden. Whatever that craft is that God placed in your heart, man or woman, whatever that desire is, whatever that drive is, go after that. Go after that. If this is a relationship, speak your truth and go after that. If this is a career, speak your truth and go after that. Stay in the element of the energy of gratitude and have patience. Know that you might not be in your land of honey and milk. You might not be where you want to be, where you see yourself at the end goal. But you have mastered where you are right now. So give yourself a pat on the back. God has eyes on you. He has bestowed blessing over your life. I love you, my intuitive fam. Please go ahead and show your love by liking the video, by claiming this message in for yourself. Go ahead and comment down below, share your favorite emojis if you watched it to the end. And if you guys really, really want to support and join this intuitive fam, go ahead and hit that subscribe. I'll see you in the next reading. God bless you all and have a great night.